Hello again, me and Danielle.
Sup?
That's your thing now, you always say that, you go, sup. So we're going to a couple of shops in Norwich, not to say where we are.
One because if the kids are watching.
Oh yeah, we'll stand here for a minute because I want to pop into there as well. Yeah, so we're checking out a couple of shops on here. I've already filmed in cash converters, interesting bits, but we've got loads. We've got an actual really cool little retro game shop. It's the only retro game shop I actually know that's like possible to get to from where we live. And we've got a couple of charity shops on route, and yeah, so I'll get a bit of filming there. So yeah, I never know how to end before the next part. So. You need to get steer. Right, so we come out of that shop. Try to do a little tour in as much as I can. Great little shop.
Really nice, isn't it?
Yeah,
The
it's got some good stuff. And
seller super lovely as well.
yeah, we've met a few times in there. Really, yeah, it's a little shop, but it's got a lot in it. There's some good stuff in there and very competitive prices. It's not an advert for him, just that's my honest fault. I did get something. Umin and Ari in it for ages, and I even had to get the approval from the upper half about it.
I don't mind.
She's like, whatever. Cause I get fixated on it. I'm like,
And you
yeah.
won't shush about it, so it's better.
And I
to buy
won't.
it.
So it's
And
like,
I always go with the thinking, if I was to leave it or walk off, would I be sad if I didn't have it? And
Yeah.
if the answer is yes, then I get it. If I can walk away from it and think about it, then probably it's not something I need. So I go with that mentality, and the fact you're obsessed about it so much.
well, I've been wanting it for the longest time this time, and I will show it when we go back to the room. It might be my only pickup today. So far, we spotted some interesting stuff, but not
We've only
anything
been
to
two
bring
shops,
home yet.
though.
Yeah, true. Actually, yeah, we haven't started, didn't we? Really.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've been wanting for ages. I'm just weird because it looks
in
more like
general.
for Mega Drive
Just weird in
because I'm just weird in general. It's for Mega
that-
Drive, and
is
I'm
that
weird
right?
about loose cart, but I looked it up. Even CS doesn't have them in stock, so it's like.
It will be mine. Oh yes, it will be mine.
Anyway, come out of the antique. What's it called? I forget what it's called now.
Just an antique
Antique hall thing, which used to be like a church. They turned into an antique hall, and yeah, loads of cool stuff there. Crazy expensive with the books and stuff. That was a bit like. Okay. Hey everyone. Right. Back in the games room. Yeah, so these are the pickups from today's Sea Shop adventure at Norwich. Not every place I'll go to I'll mention where I've been, but like it's kind of obvious when you see names of shops and things like that. Anyone can find that out. But it's a bit of a drive for us to get there. But we try and go every now and again because I've got some interesting shops there. Obviously, lots of charity shops as well. I picked up 3 items altogether. Again, I did see some interesting stuff, which you'll see in the video before this. But this one's going to be the bits I actually did pick up. I'm going to show. So, right, I'll start with. So, I went to a lot of shops. There wasn't a great deal of stuff that it's rather stuff that I wasn't really that bothered about getting, or just things that I might like. I noticed that I'm like, oh, I want that type of thing. So these are the 2 items I got from a charity shop. The other item I got was from a game shop, which I'll leave that one till last. But these 2 items were from the same charity shop. So and these are VHS. I'm not collecting VHS, just for the record. I just see if I happen to come across them, because for the longest time I've not seen VHSs available, videos, cassettes. Not seen them available in charity shops for the longest time. A lot of places, from what I've known, is that a lot of the places don't. They used to just get rid of them or not accept them, not take them in. And so there's been a bit of a resurgence with VHS. So the collecting markets, I think it's always been there, but I don't know, it's kind of like the thing where people are starting to get interest back into it now. I don't know why. I don't know, just suddenly happened. So now I'm seeing a lot more videos in charity shops. Some are like not that great, but you'll see in the footage the line of ones that I come across. I picked out 2 from that bundle that you'll see from them line videos. There was some like football ones and something else, and I was like, not interested in that at all. But these 2 took my fancy. 2 films that... Actually, no, one of them was from that shop. Sorry, correction. One of them was from that shop. And this one here, anyway. So the first one is Roxanne. Steve Martin movie. I weirdly enough, I don't actually remember this film. I thought this was LA Story. It's another film Steve Martin did called LA Story, where he's a weatherman. and like, and there's an iconic scene where he's talking about the weather and his watch magnetizes to the weather night board thing and things like that. And I love that film. I mixed this up with Roxanne because I thought that's what this one was, but this one's best way I could explain it. This is one that's got Steve Martin with a long nose. I don't think I've actually ever seen it. I checked the trailer, went, oh, I haven't actually seen this, but I love Steve Martin stuff, and I'm sure I will enjoy it. Again, like whenever I find these, I only really pick them up when they're cheap. And this was, moment, did I leave the price on the inside? I did. I even left the voucher in there. Voucher? The receipt.
60p.
So I'm happy with that. Obviously, I'll pay up to £1.50 for a video, unless I know it's up rare or something, which don't really come across. But if it does, I'll pay a little bit more. But normally, the ones I've come across have been £50 to £1.50. So if it's in that mark, you know, I might pick it up. You know, but I'm not collecting them. Just, you know, I might pick them up. And this is this one. So yeah, you'll see from the footage there. It's in really good, really lovely condition. There's the front. And there's the back. This is from the actual... the actual film is from 1987. But this video release is 1989. Which is mental. Because you look at the case, it doesn't look that old. Yeah, and it's in absolutely superb condition. And yeah, I don't know why... yeah, and I kept thinking this was a 90s film. It's not even... Yeah, 87. You know, even if, as I said, the videos were to 89, so it's still under the 90s, which is crazy. So yeah, I'm going to give that one a watch. Again, down the line, which I mentioned in my previous video, I will do a VHS collection video showing what videos I've got so far. That I'm not collecting, just I own. So yeah, and then there's a case, and then it's obviously it's the English Power one. Do you know, one thing I need to look up is if you can play American videos on a UK machine. I have no idea how that works, but I've never come across an American video, so I don't know. But this is, yeah, as I said, this is a UK video, because you can tell because it's nice big plastic shell cases that we grew up with, but America, a lot of them got like slip cardboard cases. I don't know why, but kind of glad. It's brilliant though. And yet this is a... they didn't rewind the video. Look at that. Look, the monsters. But don't matter. That's all right. That's all right. I'm gonna watch it. The thing is though, it's quite funny about these is that, like, for some reason they spent 2 seconds to put the label on. Look how wonky that is. Oh well. It's funny though, but yeah, so yeah, it's in great condition. And one thing you have to watch out of videos, if you're ever on the hunt for videos, if you find something you like, a real gem, or even if it's a rare one or something like that, before you get too excited, always open it up and look at the tape reel. Make sure you don't see mould on there, because where people keep videos in lofts, there can be mould that develops on the film. It can be removed from what I've seen online, but it won't always be back to its former glory from when it first came out, or you might get a very snowy picture, things like that. But I've seen a few that I've seen in the past. Go, oh yeah, I'll get that. And I've undone the video. I've undone the case, looked at the video, and it's just got loads of like the white fluffy like mold stuff on the film itself, and I'm like, ooh, I don't want the hassle of trying to sort that out. But this is in absolutely perfect condition. Looks really good. I've not watched it yet, but it looks really good. It's got a random barcode on the side. I don't know what that means, with a bit of metal. No idea. I don't know if that's why it's distributed. I've not got a clue. But it's in superb condition, and I'm going to try and maybe watch this. I don't know. I'll watch it a weekend at some point to give it a go. But yeah, anyway. So that's the first pickup. Right. Okay. So, and the next one. I should put it back in. Right, there you go. Put that. What I try and do is I always try and keep the receipt of when I buy them from a charity shop or wherever I buy them, even though I know it's not the original receipt from when it came out, obviously, but it's when my history of me picking it up. So if I ever have to move these on, because I'm trying to keep stuff I can get, but obviously I can't always keep stuff. But if it has to be moved on, if I keep the original receipt, it gives me a date, location, how much I paid for when I got it at that time. So it gives it my own history to each of the items that I pick up. So anyway, yeah. So that's the first one. And then the second one I picked up. And this the thing is also, like, videos, I want to, like, a lot of people, a lot of VHS collectors, and you'll see this in the prices on eBay and stuff, people are more, like, sought after X-rentals because they come in a larger clamshell cases, or they had different covers, which, again, this is something that I'm learning about. Obviously, I had a lot of videos back in the day, but I've not really made any sort of proper look into is there any differences on X rentals outside of a bigger case. But it seems to be a couple of things. They talk about that, like, from what I found online, a lot of the videos are rumoured. Again, I can't confirm this, but rumoured are they're used on high quality tape, or, you know, on the video to make them last longer. Because if they're rentals, then obviously they're going to get rented out a lot more and played a lot more than home, the ones you just buy to keep at home retail one. And also, apparently, also found that they changed a lot of the covers because they wanted to include covers that made you see it on the shelf and pick it up. So sometimes you get X rentals that have a completely different cover to the normal home release. So I always look out for the largest clamshell cases and see what I get. I don't want to go and pick up anything I see, but I try and find stuff that I'll be actually interested in watching, or, you know, look quite good for the collection. I mean, not collection. I'm not collecting videos. In the small amount that I've obtained. There we go. So the next one, again, this is not something I was looking for, but it was in great condition, and this was 50p as well. There we go. Again, good reason to keep the receipt. And this is one that I from my looks at the covers, this is such a good cover, and I've only ever seen this once. And obviously, this is a Christmas film, and it's Miracle on 34th Street, and this is the remake. This is not the original one. This is the one with I'm really bad with actors and actresses' names. Richard Attenborough as Santa, and it doesn't say the name of the little girl who it's based around. Okay, I don't know. But anyway, so this is excuse me. This is the X rental. Again, I'll compare it with the other case. So here's what a normal case looks like. Like a home release case. You can see the differences in height and also the width as well, because actually they're wider cases and taller cases. I don't actually know why. I should probably just research that at some point. Maybe when I do the VHS video, VHS, not collection, my small ones I've obtained. I'll show it in there, and I'll try and find out a bit more research then for why they come in these cases. Because I have one other X rental, two other X rental. One is a larger case, and one's a smaller case. So I need to find out what that's about. But anyway, so this is Miracle on 34th Street, in really, really good condition. There's the back, there's the front, and you'll see that in the video. It reflects it. This is from, let me double check. This film got released in 1994, but this video is from 1995. The thing I quite like about the X rentals that they always have, like, the subject of what they are. So this is a comedy drama, and the video itself is in absolutely brilliant condition. Again, I don't know. There's certain things on here I don't know what it's about. There's like a big gold sticker on there. I'm assuming that probably had an X rental price, had a rental price, and then when it's got sold off cheap, because a lot of the X rentals, the reason why they end up in people's hands, even though they, you rent them from a video shop like Blockbuster or local video rental shops, they would have like the price on how much it'd be per night, and then after a certain period of time, they would then sell them off super cheap because obviously they've moved, a lot of places moved on to DVDs, or they just wanted to move on for more inventory, so they're allowed to sell them off separately. So yeah, unfortunately I can't get that gold sticker. I'm very concerned about trying to take it off because I can see like a green part underneath it, which it may mean it would say like the extra rental nightly rent on it. But I don't want to take the gold sticker off because it might damage it, which is a bit of a shame because I would love to see what it says underneath, but there's no way of taking it off just yet anyway. And also, for some reason, if you didn't see on the case it was a U, it also tells you on the cassette as well, just in case that you missed it on the case. Don't know why, but yeah. And again, I double checked this one, and this one is in great condition, no mould. Again on these, and you can tell from the videos as well, like the spindles inside look slightly different. They look slightly more in depth and more built, but again, I don't know if it's because this is a later 90s release over a 70s release, 70s and 80s, and I know definitely the very late 90s and early 2000s videos really changed how the spindles looked. But yeah, there you go, and that's the video for that one. And again, obviously it's weird because I want to try out and watch a bit, but I'm weird because it's a seasonal film, so you've got bits at Christmas. I'm gonna have to watch it at Christmas only. Watching something that's themed very much on Christmas, obviously. It's too weird to try and even put it on to watch a little bit of it, so I'm kind of saving that. So I'm going to save that for when Christmas comes around. Only a few months. Well, it's April now. Yeah. Oh no, it's March. Yeah, so we've got quite a while yet. But yeah, so look forward to. There you go. And those were the two videos, the two pickups I got from charity shops. So again, I only got two videos from there, but I do. But from this game shop, you'll see Last Level Games, absolutely brilliant little game shop. As I said, we don't get that many game shops around outside of CEX that sell retro games. Not in the part of the country I'm in, anyway. So that game shop, I always love going in there. Always got a great selection of stuff in there. But I did pick up one thing. I was umming for ages because obviously I've got money set aside for anything that's a bit more, that's sought after more expensive games. And for me, this is like the more expensive of the game I've ever bought, especially loose. And I don't like to buy loose Mega Drive games, simply because I like them in the case. But this one, I kind of felt like I had to get it because it's the only way I want to get a cheaper version of the game. And then what I'll do is I can slowly build up the rest of it, manual, case and all that lot, at a later period. And for the meantime, what I might end up doing is get a print out a cover and put it in another spare case just for the meantime, just for my collection on the shelf, and look after the cartridge a bit more rather than sitting on the shelf loose. And that game is, and this is one I've been after for a while. I have the Super Nintendo one called Turtles in Time, and now I've got Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles, because this is a PAL version, the HyperStone Heist. And I've been after this for so long, and I've seen it a couple of times at Games Market. I haven't seen it. Again, prices vary, so by the time this video goes out, they might have gone up in price, it might have gone down in price. But from last seeing it, even with really bad covers or even loose, I've seen it go between 70, and then even in a case without any manual and a really sun-faded case I've seen in the past for 80, 90. God, Mint Copy goes for about £150 around that, and maybe around that sort of price range. So, I didn't get this cheap, but I did get it at a reasonable price. And I paid, here we go, £50. But it's in really good condition. There is wear and tear on top, which I don't mind. To be honest, I see it as a bit of history. If the label was completely ripped apart on the front cover, as you can see from the footage there, it'd be different. I probably wouldn't have picked it up. But other than that little bit of wear near the top, I'm actually really pleased with that. And the rest of the cartridge is like perfect. The pins look great. the back of it looks great. It's the official back as well because it's a Konami game. Konami had their own shells done on the back, so you find a lot of games where you've got a Mega Drive game and it'll say just Sega on the back. This one actually has Konami, and obviously buying like more expensive games on eBay can be risky because you can get reproductions or just complete fakes that are not even the real game, and it's a whole nightmare. So getting it from a well-established shop and knowing what they're getting in outside of CEX as well. Also, I did check on CEX for this because even though like you can't use CEX as the end all of game prices and everything, but it's always a good marker because a lot of places go by them prices. You go on eBay and prices range crazy different amount. So I try and look between, if I see it cheaper at CEX than it is on eBay, then I'll find it a result. This loose cartridge on at the moment, at the time of listing, I'll try and put it up there, is £50. So even, but currently, again, at the time of when I was picking this up, and even now, there's none in stock. So even if I wanted to wait to get one at CEX, it hasn't even got one in stock. And on eBay, there was none at the time of when I looked. I've seen a couple of cases going for £80, £90, around that sort of price range. So when I saw this, I thought, I ummed and ages, and I was like, and I was like, I really want it, but it made it tough being loose. But when I saw it, I can get it today. And as I said, I had some money aside for, an expensive game. People might think £50 for a game's not that expensive, but currently in my situation, it is. But I've been wanting it for the longest time. So yeah, so I've now got Turtles in Time HyperStone Heist, which is different to the SNES one. It's got lots of differences. I won't explain all the different differences, but there is quite a few different ones in it compared to Super Nintendo. It's not an exact copy of Turtles in Time, which is great. And obviously, I'm trying to build up a Turtles game collection. Again, maybe down the line, I'll do a video on my Turtle collection because I'm a massive Turtles fan. If you can't tell, I've got tattoos and stuff on it. And I've got I'm trying to build as many Turtle games as possible that I come across. I've got quite a number of them. I've got all the Game Boy games. I've got Super Nintendo, Mega Drive. I've got some PlayStation 2 ones. Again, it might be a game, rather a separate video on my Turtle game collection or a Turtle collection, depending how long that could be. Because I collect a lot of the action figures whenever I can find them as well as like some of the newer ones and things like that. But that's for another day. But yeah, so there you go, and that's Turtles, not Turtles Time, Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles, the HyperStone Heist. Super happy to have that. So happy I finally got it. But yeah, just need to get myself a nice case for it now. But that's part of the most important bit, I think. Everything else can wait, really. So yeah, there you go. So really, again, like there's a lot more interesting stuff I come across from there. Oh, actually, no, wait. I actually forgot. I got one more thing. One more set of things, and it's I won't be able to show you very well when I'm showing them from this point of view. This will show better on the B-roll footage of it. But it's you're seeing the footage earlier where I went into I keep forgetting the name of it, but it's a like an antique shop that looks like, I don't know the history of it, but it looks like formerly it used to be a church, maybe something like that. And they have lots of like antique bits, which unfortunately because it says antique in it, the prices sort of reflect on it as well. The odd thing you can see a bit cheaper, but a lot of things you'll see in footage are a lot more price. For example, there is stuff like, there was a lot of Garfield books that I loved. I used to collect them like crazy when I was younger, but they were going for like £7-8 each. And I for me, I'm a tight git. I want to be spending £1 each or something like that, or £2 each. So again, and also there was a Garfield annual there I saw that I really I was like, oh, get that again. I think that was like £6 or £7, and I was like, and I didn't really have. After spending, also I bought the Turtle game before I went to there as well. So yeah, so that's why it kind of a bit more tight. Because I might have gone, yeah, I'll get that annual if I get nothing else, but I didn't really want to spend the money on that after that. So, but I did pick up some bits there, which weirdly last time I picked up some bits, I picked up some badges. You see me like rooting around a load of badges, and I picked up a Simpsons ones before, which I've put in my backpack that I take with me around when I go charity shop hunting, or Sea Shop Adventures. See, get the name out there. And yeah, and I got one, and there were some others there before which I didn't buy. But I got them. I looked back and there was weirdly these weren't there before, but I've got them again this time. So yeah, got them in a little bag here, just keep them all safe together. But I'm going to be putting these badges ain't going to be something just put on display. I'm going to put these on. These are going to go on. These are going to go on my bag and things like that. So you know, I always loved collecting badges as a kid, and I only try and see if I can pick up ones that are vintage ones whenever I can. I can't remember what the years on these again. I forgot to look it up beforehand. That's a good bit of research, isn't it? But these are part of the same set as another one I got. And I got these were all £1 each, which I think are right because looking for eBay at the time just to see how much I go for, and they were averaging about £3 to £4 each. So I thought, oh yeah, again, pound's a nice sweet spot for me for things like that. So yeah, I'll show you a footage of each individually, and then when they're all together. So the first one is Duff Beer one. I've still got an intact prices off the back of these. Duff Beer one. Again, because I regretted not picking up ones I saw last time, I thought, right, I'm going to pick up the nicest ones they have in that collection. And I love it. It's because I drink Duff. Can't get enough of that wonderful Duff. Brilliant. And it says binge responsibly. And these are all official badges, because I know you can get like unofficial ones. Does it have actually might have a year on here? It does. Why did I not check this when I got them? Okay, so on the side, these are from 2007. Which again, I'm weird. When it comes to the 90s, I say, oh yeah, that's retro, you know, it's old. And 2007, I think, oh, that's really new. Yeah, we're in 2025. So yeah, these are a good number of years old now. But yeah. As I'll pan round on each of the years on each one. I think they're all the same year. I'm going to double check when I'm going through them all. But yes, I got Duff Beer one. I got a Krusty the Clown, which, thinking about it, when I think about all the characters that I love in Simpsons, I think Krusty the Clown's my favourite, because especially when he's like off duty, or when he's like when he's not being Krusty the Clown, he's sort of being himself. I love that, because I can imagine everyone's probably like that after they, you know, the TV people and stuff. Anyway, so yeah, I think he's my favourite character. So yeah, and I got this one. Hey hey, I ain't gonna do an impression. I just said it that instead. So yeah, Krusty the Clown. Again, all these were £1 each, all from the same set that I saw. And this is older. This is older. This is a year older. 2006. Oh, okay. I didn't realise. I thought same set. Even though it's the same branded setup and everything. Yeah, 2006. So 1 year older. Okay. And the next one I got is a character I think that's been removed from Simpsons now. For a number of reasons. Yeah, I'm not going to go into it. But I thought he was a great character in the series. And it's Apu. I can't remember his full name. It's Apu. And it's Thank You, Come Again. And it's him in the Quickie Mart. And this one is from... Let me check. It's 2007 as well. So that would probably come out the same amount of time with the Duff Beer one. Probably from the same set. And then I've got one more Simpsons badge. And again, I love this character. So many characters in Simpsons that I do love. And I think this is a great character as well. And that's Mr. Burns. Love Mr. Burns. And it's got excellent on the front. I'm not going to do impression because it'd be terrible. But when you see the words and you see the character, you can hear it in your head. These are like badges that when you see the characters, you see the word, like one of their lines they speak in the series, you kind of hear it. It's like it's the whole like you can hear this picture, and it's that situation. It's Mr. Burns next to his beloved power plant that keeps Springfield going and keeps Homer a job somehow. Anyway, and this has got excellent on the front, and this is from 2007 as well. So again, it might be from the same collection that Duff Beer one. So yeah, so only Cross the Clans, the old one, and that's it. There were some other badges that were there, but there weren't really ones that was that interesting getting, and they weren't like in the best condition. These are absolutely immaculate. They're fantastic. I'm assuming it's all from the same person. And then one last badge I got, which I missed the first time when I was rooting around, and I come across it when I did the second look. That's why you should always, when you're looking at a bundle of stuff, always look in it a lot, if it's like watches or badges or anything like that. Always have another second route round, because you never know what you might miss. And this one is a Power Rangers one, and it's Billy, the Blue Ranger. It's a really cool one, really good, and it's literally him like doing a power jump punching thing. I don't know, but yeah, and this is a really good one. Again, I kind of want to put this on. This one is an older badge, because when I saw it, I thought, oh, I don't know, I knew it is, because I know obviously I grew up with the Power Rangers. I absolutely loved it. I know like bits of history on it and stuff like that, but I didn't know about the badges. I thought, oh, maybe this is a new, because retro release. There's a lot of re-releases of everything, but this is actually from 1994. So like before, I was and thinking, oh, I might get that, and then I don't know why. As soon as it have the 90s on there, I'm like, right, I want it. Within reason with prices and everything. Again, same bundle, a pound. Same like the box bundle and that there. And the thing is, now I've got this, I kind of want to get the others, but so I'll be on the lookout for the rest of this style of badge, and the print's lovely on it. There's no marks on it. There's nothing coming off of it, and on the back it's got the brand on there, TM and 1994. So it's an official badge. It's not like a recreation or unofficial one or anything like that. But yeah. And it's got the metal pin bit on the back, and all in perfect condition. So yeah, I don't know what to do with it. I kind of want to put in my badge, but also I've built up a few collection of little badges, and it's a pin badge. Sorry, the others were normal badges with the normal. I don't know what they call that pin, the normal bow pin, and this is actually like the actual pinch, like metal pin backing on it. So I'm not sure what to do, because I've got a collection of these that I would like to get a material or get a chalkboard and put them on there, because I want to use them, but I'm always worried about losing them as well. It's always that thing that you want to use them, but I don't want to lose them, because I have lost badges in the past. But when it comes to older ones, I'm a bit more wary. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, that's it, and that's all the ones, right? And that's, as I said, that's my oldest one. Yeah, that's all of my things. You probably can't see that, but I've laid them out on display. This has been C Shop Adventures episode 3. And I'll have 4 in the works. Have I filmed that yet? Let me think. I can't remember, but it doesn't really matter, because this video will go at a different time. So ignore this whole bit here. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. I try to get these out as each Friday is the aim I'm at. When it comes to C Shop Adventures, these will be, as I said in the previous video, and I'll state in this one as well, I might not be able to get one out every week, because it all depends on when I get to go out to them, if I find anything interesting, and if I get any pickups. So these will be a bit more infrequent. But I hope you enjoyed these ones, and yeah, give it a like if you like what you saw from the footage and the pickups. I should have said the last one, but is there anything that you saw in the videos that you would have definitely picked up, no matter what the price is, or something that you love to have got, because you always skim over stuff that you might miss on the first time, or is there any particular that I did pick up that you like the look of? Yeah, and if you'd like to see more videos like this, I'm going to try and bring them out as much as I can. Give it a like if you liked it. If you didn't like it, give it a dislike. Doesn't matter. Look, every response is a nice bit of input to how I'm doing on these videos. Yeah, and subscribe if you want to see some more of these. I want to keep on making them, as well as I've got some other videos in the works as well. So yeah. Anyway, right. See you in the next one.